I'm Jim Bellacera, President, Founder of Successful Thinkers, and I'm sitting here next to Gary Washburn, who is lead ambassador for the Cameron Park, Shingle Springs area, and has been with Successful Thinkers since almost 4 years now. So you've really you've seen a lot of stuff go on, and you've kind of took ownership of this particular area. What was it that kind of drove you to take the ownership, if you will? Because I know there's a certain amount of responsibility because you meet on a weekly basis, and obviously they love you. We've seen that. So anyways, Gary, just share from your heart.
Well, the first thing that attracted me to Successful Thinkers was the name Successful Thinkers. I love positive stuff. I love to keep a positive mind, and I was attracted to the name. I didn't really know what it was at the time when I went to the original launch. But I quickly found out that I was right on track with what I'm all about. And as far as this particular group is, this group has had its ups and downs, like I think a lot of groups have. You know, people come and people go. But what has kept me here with the group has been the incredible relationships that we have built in our group. It really has become like a family. And that's really what keeps me going from week to week to week.
You know, you were mentioned, some of the folks that were here, you said, well, let's see, I've done a one-on-one with you, one-on-one with you, one-on-one with you. I haven't had a chance to do it with Joyce yet. But, you know, you actually practice what we preach, you know, with doing the one-on-ones to build those relationships. Tell us a little bit about how that's really helped you in staying the course with Successful Thinkers.
Well, one-on-ones to me are the most important part of it all. The meetings are wonderful. And we do have a good time in our meetings, as you could see, but the one-on-ones is where you really get acquainted with people. You learn who they are as individuals. The one-on-ones have helped me become a better question asker. And I think it's one of the greatest skills that anybody can ever develop is the skill of asking two things, asking a question and then shut up and listen. And you can learn so much about people. People are fascinating. I've learned stuff about people that I would never have known in a meeting, but we get on a one-on-one around a cup of coffee, and all of a sudden now you're relating on an individual basis.
You know, I want to piggyback off of that because, you know, people say, you know, business is a numbers game, and what they don't really actually totally understand, comprehend that it's a numbers game if all you're doing is pitching and handing out your business cards, of course, because then it's all about timing. It's all about timing, because if the right person's available when you hand them the business card and you happen to be talking their language, boom, you got them. But that's far and in between. But when you're building a relationship, you're planting seeds. And you can harvest those seeds if the relationship is legit. And that's, for me, that's been the power of my success over the years, is I heard the words, it's a numbers game, and I started with that in mind, but as the years progressed, I realized that, you know what, I'll do a lot better if I just build that bond, that relationship. And today you actually talked about building through a warm market. And it was totally apropos for this group because this is what we try to create, is the largest database of warm markets you can get so that you can call them up and say, let's talk. Anything you want to add to that?
If it's only a numbers game, that's going to get old after a while. And you're going to get tired of just seeing a person as a number. That's how everybody else in the world sees people. Everybody's a number. You got Social Security numbers and driver's license numbers, and everybody knows you as a number, not as a person. Right. But when you, in Successful Thinkers, and it's not even limited to Successful Thinkers, as a way of life, when you care enough about people to get to know them, who they are, that's what gives the dimension to life. That's what makes it really fun to get up in the morning, is when the people that you're relating with, in a one-on-one, for example, become real people and not just another number. And that's what I like about Successful Thinkers, is it gives us that opportunity to really get to know people. And as you could see from our group today, because we're real people and we can be transparent with each other.
One last comment. Anybody who's looking at this, whether they're looking to become an ambassador, to open up a chapter somewhere in the country or around the globe, or just become a member, what would you want to say to them why they should check out Successful Thinkers?
Give it a shot, because there's no other organization around that I know of that's quite like Successful Thinkers. It's where you get to know people. People become real. Your life becomes richer. Just even if you never did any business, through Successful Thinkers, and you will do business through these relationships. But if you never did, your life would still be a better, richer, more fulfilling life, because it gives you an opportunity to care about people. And everybody's heard the old saw about nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. And that thing's been around for a long time, and the reason it's been around for a long time is it's just true. And this is an opportunity for you to learn how to care about people in your life.